Yahaya Bello in trouble. Hear what Falana has to say concerning this old drama. Falana said no court can prevent Efcc from prosecuting ex-governor Yahaya Bello. Okay. Human rights lawyer Mr. Femi Falana, SAN, on Wednesday said no court of law can prevent the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission from prosecuting the former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, over alleged theft of 84 billion naira from the coffers of the state. Falana's reaction came on the heels of the declaration by the former governor that the EFCC has disobeyed a court order by attempting to arrest him to answer the charge of the alleged 84 billion naira theft. Falana, in a statement he signed, said the move by the EFCC was tenable as Bello had lost his immunity from arrest and prosecution. As a former governor, Mr. Yahaya Bello has lost his immunity from arrest and prosecution. No court can confer a life immunity on a former governor in Nigeria, Falana asserted. Speaking further, the human rights lawyer said the Supreme Court had pointed out that the order of a high court to the effect that a criminal suspect should not be arrested cannot bar a court of coordinate jurisdiction from trying him, citing the case of Oji Kalu versus the Federal Republic of Nigeria 2016, where the applicant challenged the EFCC for charging him before the Federal High Court despite the order of the High Court of Abia State restraining the anti-graft agency from violating its fundamental right to personal liberty. In dismissing the appeal, the Supreme Court said that the gagging order should not be allowed to stand and that the suit of the appellants of Abia State High Court and the general and ambiguous order made therein were clearly intended to muzzle or prevent the first respondent from discharging its statutory function, Falana recalled. Speaking further, Falana advised that the Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetukun withdraw police officers attached to Bello's residence because of the foregoing. Because of the foregoing, the police officers who prevented the EFCC from arresting the suspects have committed a grave criminal offense. Okay, the Inspector General of Police, Dr. Kayode Egbetukun, should withdraw the said police officers from the private residence of Mr. Bello without any delay and have them charged for obstruction of justice, he said. The house of the former governor, who has been having a running battle with the EFCC before finishing his tenure as governor in January, is located in Benghazi Street in Wuse Zone 4, Federal Capital Territory. The agency's long-time interest in him led to the filing of 10 billion naira corruption charges against his nephew, Ali Bello, and a co-defendant from money laundering and the Federal High Court in Abuja in 2022. Days after he finished his tenure, the EFCC on February 5th amended the charges, raising the number to count from 10 to 17 against the younger Bello and his co-defendant, Dauda Suleiman, in a trial that dates back to 2022. The prosecution named Bello in one of the newly introduced counts as an accomplice, but the agency has yet to charge him as a defendant. In the new counts, the anti-graft agency accused Bello of money laundering, breach of trust, and misappropriation of funds to the tune of 84 billion naira. 84 billion naira. It was learned that the EFCC operatives arrived at the house at about 9:30 a.m. on Wednesday in a bid to effect his arrest. As if they even arrest and say they don't go release him again. So this guy, what they call himself Lion, is unfortunate. They later mounted a barricade on the street passing in front of the house. The development drew a crowd to the house. EFCC has yet to comment on the situation around the house, which has remained the same as of the time of filing this report. Report. See as they disgrace themselves, and the whole world is watching. Kai, the whole world is watching them. They always think that people are not seeing them, and they want foreign investors to come to this country. Any foreign investor investor coming to Nigeria, you should know say that one sef won't come as smart them. Not a genuine, a serious investors will not want to come to Nigeria with all these shenanigans. With all these shenanigans. No. It cannot work. Why I can't even understand why it is difficult for Bello to go and defend himself after all the state government has said no money was missing in their state. Okay, he will pay for his crime. The prayers of the poor, the widows, pensioners that died because of his wicked rule will catch up with him. Yes, so I am praying that the present governor of Kogi State should lose his case in court so that he will be probed. He will commit more havoc in Kogi State than the former governor. With the way the case is going, by the grace of God, is going to lose that seat. He will lose by God's grace. God will disgrace all of them. EFCC sef no sabi their job description. Shame on them. They can't dey cry like baby, crying like a baby. Oh, Ododo did not allow us to arrest Yahaya Bello. Ododo did not allow us to arrest. You are not telling us, now quoting law for Nigerians. You are coming on social media to tell Nigerians all cock and bull stories. Who does that? Who does that? Who does that? Now only in Nigeria. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.